Hey everyone, enormous disclaimer before we get into this video. Yes, I changed my YouTube name. That's huge news. Secondly, none of my links are going to be working anymore because I changed some names, and so my links aren't correct in my past videos. So go down in the links below and those ones are correct. From now on, the links will all be correct and linked to the proper websites. All right, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, it's Adelaide Winterstep and Emmy DiamondYard, and today is going to be a thoroughbred makeover video. So this is super duper exciting. It's something completely new, and I'm filming in voiceover, doing a voiceover and filming for Emmy, who currently doesn't have the things for it, but I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks with you guys how to work with your ex-racehorse in stir stable. So let's get straight into it. We are picking up our ex-racehorse from JorvikH Stables. JorvikH Stables has the perfect facility and plenty of workers to care, retrain, and rehabilitate ex-racehorses and help bring them into the new world of different disciplines. So here they do a lot of work, especially on lending out and giving out these horses to trained riders and stables that want to learn more about this program and that are willing to train these horses to go farther in life. So here I am with Emmy to pick up her first ex-racehorse. So welcome Bravado. Bravado, aka Bravo, is a lovely 2014 gelding. He is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. He's only 4, but he had about $2,000 of winnings in on the race course, which wasn't that much. So they took him off and they sent him here because they knew they had a good rehoming program. Here's Emmy just bonding with him. He's lovely, lovely, lovely. He's gonna turn 5 in January, so that's really exciting. So we actually have to bring him in to do a final vet check before we take him home, which is really crucial. And so we're gonna lead him in. He's so cool. We really like his temperament, and we checked him out before, but we didn't do a ride, mostly because with these horses it's a lot of training anyways. So so long as the owner says they don't have many vices or aren't extremely bad, then they are usually okay to go with. So yeah, this is going to be a training thing for Emmy as well because she's never done an ex-racehorse before, but I have, so I'm going to help train her in how to do this and help give her more expert advice on how to care for this horse and give him the proper training. So I think it's really important if you're getting these horses to talk to the manager about any extra info, if you need any more documents or paperwork. So while we had the vet check, she was just doing that, checking up to make sure that Bravo was all good, and then we could just take him home pretty easily. And before we left, we wanted to put on some shipping gear. It's a long drive to get back to Silverglade Equestrian, so we got that ready and led him on back to the train. So the original owners of Bravo actually gave him to JorvikH Stables about 3 to 4 months back. They totally gave him up. They didn't want to have anything with it. So the JorvikH Stables obviously took him in, and he's just been doing great for the past 3 to 4 months, but they haven't done much riding on him. They've done so minimal, just walk, trot. So I think it's important that, he finally finds a final home and is able to work in a more professional and competitive environment. So that's super duper cool. And we just go ahead and load him in the trailer. It's about a 2-hour drive to Silverglade Equestrian, so that's quite a journey for us, but we should be able to make it. Once he's all loaded in, he was actually super duper calm, so that got us very, very excited, and now we are gonna head off to head home. So once we got home, we of course immediately unloaded him from the trailer. We didn't have plans to bring him to his stall. We were going to have his abode, his new home, as the pasture for the next couple of days because that's where JorvikH Stables had him in, and it's a more comfortable environment for him personally. We also got him a little pasture mate, so meet Goldie, my 3-year-old that I purchased probably like 3 months back. I've just been doing groundwork with her, but she's super friendly. She acts like she's an old lady, but she's really just a super green, practically a yearling, who just enjoys the passions of life and enjoys kind of relaxing all her days away. So that's who she is, and she got to meet Bravo, and they actually connected pretty good. You'll definitely get to see some body language when they first meet. Obviously, horses like this can get a little feisty sometimes. There wasn't anything too serious, just a little bit of nickering and a little bit of fighting, but nothing much. And so they kind of chased each other just a little bit, completely natural. And with these horses in pasture, it's normal for them to try to figure each other out, and so that's healthy and everything. And then you'll see here kind of the demonstration of horses kind of wanting their own space a little bit, and you'll see this with Goldie, and she was asking for space here. So she just kind of stops, and then Bravo just kind of gets into her space and tries to get closer, but she kind of keeps her head at him, he eventually keeps his space. He's a little scared of her, I do have to say. And she put her butt to him, was kind of ready to kick out a little bit, but she decided not to. So yeah, they actually became good friends over the next couple of days. So it's been about 3 to 4 days. It's now a Saturday, and we've just let Bravo kind of come into the stable and enjoy himself for the first couple of days and become acquaintance with some new horses. So obviously, yeah, he has his pasture mate, Goldie, and they're really close now already within the first few days they've been together. But yeah, they're close, and then, he's really close with a couple other horses that were brought and introduced into the pasture, so he's doing really good. He's gotten really good into the stable. He's enjoying himself, and now it's time for our first ride. So since it was a little brisker and colder of a morning, we decided to take him free lunging, let out his bad energy and kind of get out his hot energy so that we would have a smoother ride. And you can already tell this horse has a lot of energy. He's very smart, but he does have an insane amount of energy. He's able to run super long, and yeah, he's great in everything. He's not fast, but he's just very endurance and has a lot of stamina. So you'll see him here. He, believe it or not, approached Emmy, and they've only known each other for 3 to 4 days, but he was super friendly, and he kind of just did a little loop around, and then he came up to the camera to come say hi. And so that was the sweetest thing we've seen. He's very friendly already right off the start. And Emmy, of course, gave him a pat for good measure because he really deserved that treatment. And she ended up putting his actual halter on him because now it's time to actually head over to the barn and tack up. So he's got this super cute customized halter on, and we're just going to head over to the cross ties. So now we've led him over to the cross ties. Excuse the messy barn. It's an hour before the grooms typically come and clean up and do a cleanup of the visitor barn, so that's great. But yeah, so we start off with grooming and cleaning out his hooves, and Emmy does a great job of this. She's very slow to make sure that he wasn't scared or spooked or anything. And for her, she decided to use a soft white saddle pad that's very easygoing and one of her lightest saddles that's very comfortable. And so that's a good idea, definitely, with her first ride on this horse. She also used some polo wraps, very simplistic polo wraps. They're these really cute colored polo wraps, so that was adorable, and I think she enjoyed kind of customizing it. And lastly, of course, we had to take that halter off, which is a struggle with this tall horse, and pop on a new bridle. So now we're at the riding hall, which is super duper cool. She just mounted, and he was being so good, so of course she gave him a pat. And he was actually doing really good for being in a new environment and a new arena, so we were really impressed with that. He does have groundwork under him, thanks to JorvikH stables, but he is just so green that he might as well not have any. So, we just did some light walk and trot, and he's just got an excellent stride. Thoroughbreds like this are built to have this beautiful, long, and kind of flat stride, and so we love that. He looks great. And, sometimes it takes a good rider to bring that out of these horses. So clearly you can see Emmy's putting in a lot of effort to make her seat as light as possible, to make her hands soft, and to make sure that she's leading him and doing the right choices and not making any paradoxes in her training. And I'm just kind of helping her lead that through. But she does an excellent job. He looks great. He gets a little excited sometimes in the trot, but she brings him back down. Here, she was super excited because she hit that nice extended, kind of working extended trot, and he just looks so fabulous in this. This gets us really excited for the future. If he's already looking this good at these green stages, he's probably gonna do a really great job, especially in disciplines like dressage. So that's very exciting news. He looks so nice already. Great mover. Here you can see kind of a front view. This horse, he is so level, she said, very smooth, and that's something that's really important. He's got this long kind of flat stride, so that's great. Here's our last view of this trot. Again, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Horses like this are hard to come by. These X-race horses, though, have a lot of future and possibility in these great strides, but, race horses, it's not like they're strutting their best canter out on the race course. So a lot of times these horses never work in these really strong, beautiful gaits. So I'm glad that he has the opportunity to kind of show off a little bit. And then we worked on the backup, again, another skill that a lot of these racehorses don't work on constantly. And he was so fantastic, just absolutely awesome. So yeah, you can see he's so calm already in this huge, super busy arena. That got us super impressed. That made us really happy to know. And I think Emmy was super proud of her ride too. Yeah, she was super proud. You can see already how happy she is. So we'll definitely come up with more of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. So I want to start off with a huge thank you to Emmy DiamondYard. Make sure to go check out her Instagram at eventing.m. She's got awesome realistic content just like mine, so hope you guys check that out. She's so cool. She's got a great storyline, and I want to thank her so much for collaborating with me on this. She's been so easy to work with, and it's been a fun time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. It's definitely something exciting, especially Emmy came up with this sort of idea. So kudos to her. Great job. Make sure to check out all my platforms. My links were updated in this video. So my links in my other videos won't work except my welcome to my channel video. So make sure to check out the updated links. Make sure to check out my platforms. So I have my Silverglade Equestrian Instagram as well as my official website for Silverglade Equestrian. And also don't forget to check out my JorvikH magazine, which is a realistic magazine. Super duper cool. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.